Hi guys, Jason Gee from Ann Arbor, Michigan. 7 months ago was 303 pounds. I had an appetite for food and fun, parties, drinks, and it was always over the top. But after a while, that kind of appetite started to catch up with my waistline, started to catch up with my health. And I remember thinking, that's normal. I'm getting older, I've got kids now, that's what happens. And then we went to get on an airplane and the seatbelt wouldn't fit and I was embarrassed and I hid it from the flight attendant so she wouldn't make me get an extender so that the whole plane would have to wait for me because I was so big. So we all go down to Mexico, we're gonna have this big party for a wedding, and we sit down for dinner and this couple sits down next to us, and come to find out the guy's wife that's sitting next to us, she's a personal trainer. I'll ask her, hey, when we get home, do you think I could call you and you would help me with some kind of a plan to help me get some of this weight off? She looks at me with these great big steely dark eyes and points at me and says, I will help you, but don't you call me unless you want it. For 3 weeks I didn't call her. It was a video by Macdonald, and he's talking about, are you ready to draw your line in the sand? And I just started bawling, and I started thinking about being dead when my kids are in their mid-20s. I decided that was it.
And Jason Gee joining us now via Skype, and the man who says draw that line in the sand, Macdonald, New York Times bestselling author of Why Kids Make You Fat. Thank you guys both for joining us. Jason, you saw pictures of yourself. You were embarrassed of your weight. People in your family, a lot of the men were dying in their mid-50s because of health problems, but yet you still weren't ready to make the change. Why not?
It's just what we all grew up with our whole life. It's our family, and a lot of families around where we live and all over the country are based on a lot of food on the grill and a lot of friends and just eating and eating and eating, and it's the only way we know. And we think that in order to lose any weight, we're going to have to stop doing that and just eat spinach. And it doesn't have to be that way. Yeah,
it certainly doesn't. And Mark knows that very, very well. The Dad Bod, right? We all refer to the Dad Bod. Some people are saying it's the new sort of sexy for men, right? But you kind of think it's a cop-out.
100% cop-out. You know, as men, we live in classic denial. And like you said, when we want to lose weight, we feel we have to give up everything. You don't. You just have to evolve. You can't hold on to what you used to do. You have to get smarter. As a dad, you have no more time. So you have to look at, how can I steal my exercise in? How can I still eat the foods I love and get the body that I want? Just like Jason did, dropping 90 pounds.
Yeah, I want to read some of those numbers. So you lost 90 pounds. You went from a triple XL to a regular large. You're down 8 pant sizes, and all basically like 7 or so months, all because of Macdonald. No. I know, right. Jason, you had a lot to do with it as well, along with your trainers. What are you doing differently now? How are you living differently now, Jason?
What I'm doing differently now is, instead of going without food all day long and then starting to eat at 7, 8 o'clock at night and then eating and partying until 2 o'clock in the morning, we eat in threes all day, every 3 hours. And it's so simple. You don't have to just eat spinach. You just simply pick a protein, a fat, and a carbohydrate, and you go play with your kids. You do some cannonballs off the boat. You play catch. You go swimming, and then you come back 3 hours later and you pick a protein, a fat, and a carbohydrate. It's so easy.
And I'm glad that he brought up his kids, obviously, and he also got his wife Kathy involved. She's down 35 pounds. Teamwork is so much a part of this journey, right, Mark?
It's everything. It's about making your health an adventure. They make their grocery shopping and cooking not as chore. They make that a date night.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's about re-looking.
I don't know if I'd be into that, I have to say, honestly. I'd be like, come on, Whole Foods, can we go somewhere else?
And you just you have to make your health and food fun and understand that it's not what it used to be, and how can you make it work into your new world as a dad?
Yeah. Well, Jason Gee, you no longer have a Dad Bod, obviously. You have a Rad Bod.
Sexy bod.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, Mark.
Thank you.
Let's keep it PG, Mark. Come on.